Hey there, guys. So today we have another basic beers, and this is pretty much basic beers as we're reviewing accessible beers for their style. And this is a Lion Stout, and this is a beer from Sri Lanka, which is a country off the shores of India, an island country. And pretty much what a tropical stout is that traditionally the British Isles would brew a stout, a higher gravity stout, and send it out to warmer climates, I guess, for the travel, the ability to have that beer transport well. And so therefore you'll see beers in the style brewed in the Caribbean, Jamaica, and Sri Lanka, warmer climates, because they've really done it themselves now. And so this is a beer from Sri Lanka, 8.8%, and it's actually a little higher than most tropical stouts. Tropical stouts generally range from 5.5 to 8%. So we're talking about a style that is going to be defined by fruitiness and sweetness, whereas imperial stouts and American stouts are going to be defined by big roasty qualities, big hopping, on the beer. This one's going to be a little bit more sweet and a little bit more nuanced. So let's dig into this beer from Sri Lanka, Lion Stout. So the beer pours out actually in like a really nice dark brown coming out of the can, but then in the glass it's a beautiful black color. Actually, it's leaning towards a little off black as I look at it, but yeah, let's go with black with a kind of like a creamy kind of mocha head on that, and then it's actually in the middle of summer, but I enjoy using my delirium Noel with a Christmas elephant. So let's get the aroma on this. Ooh, very nice. Really nice dark fruit kind of quality. Yeah, it doesn't lie. It's really sweet. It has this wonderful kind of like the sugary raisin kind of thing, even if you like put more sugar in raisins. Yeah, a little bit of like prunes, dried prunes, a little bit of like dried plum, just like a little bit of sugariness going on as well, just like residual sugars going on in this one, and a little bit of like mocha, a little bit of like sweet chocolate kind of thing. Cheers. Wow. With the aroma, follows with that big smack of like a raisiny sweetness. Think of juicy raisins, even a little bit of this kind of like raisin kind of thing. Definitely not a tart beer at all, but a little bit of that kind of like craisiny sweetness. Again, think of more of like dried plums, more dried prunes going on in this one. A little bit of dried date as well, just like huge amalgamation of all those sweet dried fruits. And then the mouthfeel's like medium, doesn't offer too much, but it's really nice and drinkable. At 8.8%, it's very dangerous. And then on the back end, you actually get transition from that big sweetness onto what you'd assume from a stout. Wonderful little bit of like roast quality, leaning towards a little bit of burnt, little bit of like, yeah, it's actually a little bit like burnt kind of flavor, leaning towards like a medium plus kind of like burnt toast. Wonderful kind of roasted malts kind of quality going on this one. Mouthfeel, again, medium, but really nice and soft. Good amount of carbonation to move the beer. And then, yeah, it's really nice kind of balance with it, where generally the beer might seem a little bit sweet, a little bit fruity up front, but then you get that wonderful bitterness on the finish. Again, not too robust of a beer. Definitely don't think of like a huge Russian Imperial Stout or American Imperial Stout. But yeah, I mean, I'd recommend this beer for someone who likes Old Rasputin. Old Rasputin comes at 9%. This comes at 8.8. Old Rasputin doesn't have a huge mouthfeel. This one doesn't either. I think it'd be a nice comparison to have this beer with that wonderful kind of dark fruit quality and the richness of the sweetness on this one. But just a hugely enjoyable beer, It just has that wonderful kind of sweetness up front, but it does balance itself. Wonderful transitioning. Yeah, I really like it. And again, I'm a kind of person that enjoys like a 10.5 Imperial Stout, 10.5 to 12%, really intense, big, sludgy beer. But this works for me somehow. So as for a rating, I just like the sweetness on this one, but it's still very balanced. It's a balanced sweetness on this one. So really well-constructed beer. Let's go with a 91 on this one. So please check it out. This is Lion Stout, and again, this is a great deal. This is a 16.9 can, so bigger than a tall boy, a little bit more, and it comes in a 4-pack for about $10. So new packaging. If you see this, check it out. It's a really great price. So until next time, guys, cheers. Later.